Hey, 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 good morning, good morning, good morning, all you fabulous people out there. Man, I hope this comes through right today. Anyway, I forgot to wait. But anyway, guys and gals, we are going to have a good one today. Yes, we are. One, we got Jeremy Hales in court today with Lynette. I know some people are watching that right now. And two, we've got a response from Randy. We got a motion from Randy we're going to be going over. I'm not sure if D will be here or not. Not at this moment. We will see. All right, guys, if you'll give me about 2.5 minutes, we'll get into it.
Yeah, the mics and mic inside man eye. Yeah. Talk time with Mr. Coop. Daylight's breaking, coffee up. Click that stream, let's fire it up. Morning crew already rolling deep. I'd imagine that with the good vibes keep. Screens glow bright, it's go time now. Mr. Coop's here and he's shutting it down. Big laugh, straight facts, nothing disguised. Countdown hits and the camera shine. Red light flashing right on time. The mic is hot, the talk's alive. Mr. Coop bringing the morning drive. Say your piece, give it all you got. Wake the whole world cause the mic is hot. Yeah, we sip that brew, settle in our spot. Conversation flowing while the mic stays hot. He scans the chat with a careful glance. Calls it real, gives everyone a chance. Keep it cool, keep it clean. Step too far, he'll cut the scene. Whoa, yeah. Stories rolling, punchline land. Morning crew, feeling grand. From deep discussions to laughing loud. This right here is our kind of crowd. No cue cards, no holding back. Just real life talk on the morning track. Hands up high, let the energy fly. Everybody tune cause the mic is high. Yeah. Talk times on the vibe won't stop. Mr. Coop turning it up a notch. Speak your truth, bring what you got. Truth meets laughter when the mic stays hot. From the first hello to the last coffee pour, we're locked in strong, wanting more. Wide awake from the jump, no lie. Morning feels better when the mic is high. Good morning's flying, no call out. Every voice counts in this crowd. Turn it up, don't miss your chance. Step right in and join the dance. So the mic is hot, the show's in gear. Mr. Coop keeping it real right here. Wake up, fired up, hit your stride. Everything's brighter when the mic is high.
Good morning, good morning, good morning. How's everybody doing this morning? Wow, this has been a crazy, crazy morning so far, boys and girls, guys and gals. Yes, we have a filing from Randy that came in yesterday afternoon, and we've got another one today. We'll probably go over tomorrow, but today has been packed full of all kinds of goodies. We have Jeremy Hales and them in court right now as we speak. I do believe. I know the hearing started early. They had like 3 or 4 cases. I don't know if he's actually going right now. When I left, they were still listening to another case. So I'm not sure if they've gotten to Jeremy and Lynette and them yet. But that I will be getting updates on that throughout the day. We'll talk about that probably tomorrow. Anyway, we had Sister Sal come rolling in hot with 10 gifted memberships. Oh my goodness, she hit us right out of the gate. Thank you so much, Sister Sal. And for all the fine people that are now proud members of the Kool-Aid Kids, please, if you get a chance and you're in the chat, say thank you to Sister Sal. She was a really, really sweet woman to bless us with those 10 free memberships. Thank you so much, Sister Sal. Oh, and then we had Pauline come rolling in with the little clapping walrus. Let me get the chat up there. That way you guys can see these things when they come in. All right. Let's scroll on. Now, Dee, I know Dee had said something this morning that she may have about an hour to spare today, and then later on, she said she didn't know how long she's going to be. I don't know when she's going to be here, if she's going to be here. I know she's still packing. She's still getting ready to move everything. So there is that. She may or may not be here. But yes, we will be going over Randy's motion today. And I've read a little bit of it, and basically he's calling for sanctions. Yes, he is. Yes, he is. I haven't read the whole thing. I'm assuming that this is all right. Lisa, she filed two motions. She filed one motion to quash, and then she filed another motion for something else. I don't think I read her first motion. I think I read just her second motion, the one we did yesterday. No, that was Randy's yesterday. I don't think I've read either one of hers. But I'm thinking that this motion Randy filed, it is in response to her second motion. So we will be going over that. LP said she legally changed her name back to Preston 3P. Come back here. Arkansas White Dove. How you doing? How you doing? LP said she legally changed her name back to Preston, 3 previous husbands, because he really loved her, and Miss Preston was Mr. Preston was passed away. I believe when LP old enough to get her SS, she's going to draw off his Social Security. Oh, maybe Arkansas White Dove, maybe. Good morning to all you fabulous people. Good morning. How's everybody doing today? Hey, we got Big Al. What you got to say, Big Al? I hope in court today they addressed the Felisa nonsense and set her down, or shut her nonsense and set her down. Maybe. I don't think so. From what I understand, let's see. These are the fourth. Let me copy that again. There are 4 things that they are supposedly going over today in court. And these will be the 4 things that they are supposedly going over. Let me grab it real quick, and I'll post it on the screen for all you fine people to check out. I think it's over here in case file. Yeah, here it is right here. CK was kind enough to post this over on my Discord. And this is what they will be going over in court today. All right. Oh, we had Polymopicus come rolling in hot with a $2 super chat. He's got us a song for here in a little while. Yes. Thank you so much, Polymopicus. Thank you, sir. Thank you. I will make sure and get that played here in a little while when I take a break. Thank you, sir. Appreciate it. Right on. That's let's see, what do we got here? Who else we got? Big Al says, Nancy says, Arkansas White Dove only if she was married 10 years or longer to him. Okay, cool. Big Al, that's why I was wondering if Randy was trying to get some of that stuff into court this week. That's why he filed so much stuff with her. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. There's a lot of us that, it's going on right now. I had to leave it and come here. They had already been on their 4th case by the time I had to leave. They hadn't even gotten to Jeremy Hales yet. So I had to leave, and I think they're going through it right now. I'm not 100% sure. I don't want to log into that because I don't want to screw up my stream. So I don't really know if it's Jeremy and them up there. Let's see. I don't want to click on this because I think it'll screw. I think Jeremy's in court, or I think Randy and them's in court right now. I'm not 100% sure. I can't really tell. Anyway, so I'm not going to click on it because I know if I click on it, it's probably going to screw everything up. So we're just going to have to wait and go bit by bit, play by play. LP and Preston had to be married 10 years for her to draw his Social Security. Well, I don't think she's been married to anybody for longer than a couple years. Right on. Oh, you're not late, Diana. We're just getting started. Girly girl. We're still just chit-chatting away. going over what we're going to be talking about. You're good. You're good. You're good. Let me see what's going on over here. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, that's still rolling. All right. All right. All right. Oh, Blue come to say hello, boys and girls. Hello, Blue. Oh, I didn't know that might be part of the bombshell Jeremy was talking about the other night. It could be. It could be. I know I was sent some stuff this morning that was pretty interesting by a friend of mine. I was going to go over that, but I haven't asked him if I could yet, so I'm not going to. Matter of fact, Coop, just shut up. Don't say no more about it. All right, all right. It was pretty interesting. Some of the stuff that came up in transcripts from 2 L's on Sunday night. Pretty interesting, pretty interesting. Apparently, she's footing the bill for Michelle. And the only thing I'm going to let out is the fact that Saran Wrap did ask for more money. So that's all I'm going to let out about that. I'm not going to go any further with that. Not until I have permission. Well, matter of fact, I'll just ask them right now. Hey, can I show that shit you sent me this morning? Da-da-da. All right. Yeah. This was a conversation that was pretty interesting. It was pretty interesting, to say the least. And I had heard a little bit about it, but I hadn't really paid much attention to it. And it was a conversation she had on her stream with paint chips. And it was pretty interesting. Matter of fact, I got to send that here. Come on. Let's go. Let's do this. I'm sure they will give me permission. It was timestamps. Do it. Just use the last one. The first set of, yeah. Okay. Gotcha. Thank you, my man. Thank you. Okay. Got it. Oh, and I have a problem, Captain. Okay. All right. Here we go. Let me go grab this and I will pull this up on the screen. It is some funny stuff. Apparently, she was having a conversation, her and Paint Chips, about the lawyer. Apparently, Jeremy must have got under her skin Sunday night because the conversation started off. She was asking Paint Chips if she had legal grounds to go after this lawyer, basically, because and the lawyer she's talking about is Saran Wrap. All right. She's been paying Saran Wrap is what she's been doing. And she was wondering if she had legal claim to go after him. Well, what she don't understand is he doesn't represent her. She's just the money bag. Okay. He represents Lynette. So there's pretty much nothing that she can do there. But anyway, it's pretty interesting. Let me pull that thing up on the screen here. Oh, we got 264, you fabulous souls. We haven't even been going 20 minutes yet, and it's absolutely wonderful. Welcome aboard to everybody. MQSSS, everybody. How you doing? Good morning. JJ Ketchup said, coming soon. All right. Let me get this pulled up for you guys. We're going to take a look at this. This is pretty funny. Her and Paint Chips going over this stuff. Oh, yeah. All right. Zoom in. Oh, okay. Now this goes to show to where this gal or these people, I'm wondering if who's been controlling this lawyer. Has it been Lynette and Crook, or has it been 2 L's? Because this is kind of funny. This is kind of interesting. No, I don't want that. Come on now. Oh, I got to spread this back out. Come on, let's get it to where I can do my business here. Customize. We need to go on the bottom, so that's blowed up. We need to make that a little bigger. Yeah, just like that. So we go here, and then we shrink it back down. There we go, where I can see you guys' comments. All right. This is a conversation that started out between two L's and paint chip. And right here it says, so I'd be effing scared. Lisa, oh, I know. Paint chips. Somebody give you a effing paper shack. What the F? Lisa says, so just out of curiosity, if he was in fact coming after me, then he very recently sent me a bill and I paid it and he accepted my money. Now she's talking about saran wrap here. Wouldn't that kind of be a little effed up? You have the potential for a conflict of interest. Okay, yeah, you're going to have a hearing on conflict of interest. You can make that change. Okay. All right. And then Lisa says, oh, yeah, I see. I think Jeremy's full of schnight. Okay. What they're talking about here, conflict of interest. He's not representing her. Okay. But here's the thing. How much has she been controlling what's going on with Lynette's bankruptcy? That's the thing we need to be asking ourselves. She's admitted to paying the bills right here. Saran Wrap has actually asked for more money and she paid it. All right. So who is Saran Wrap actually working for? Lynette Preston or 2Ls? That's the question everybody needs to be asking themselves. Because why would why would there be a conflict of interest if he's not representing her or she's not pulling the strings in any way? This is going to get interesting. It's going to get very interesting. On paperwork, Lynette is the one that he represents, not 2Ls. 2Ls is just the lending institution. She's the one that controls the pocketbook. I do think it's awful funny that they paid this man $6,000 and he's come back asking for more money and he got paid. He literally got paid. Smitty, good morning. How you doing? Been a member of the Kool-Aid Kids for 5 months. Good morning, man. How you doing? Glad to have you. So what do you guys in the chat think about this little nugget of gold here? I'm getting some funky vibes here that I wonder if Lynette knows just how much control behind the scenes that old 2Ls might have. Now, I'm not saying she's pulling strings, guys. I have no idea. I certainly have no idea. But listening to this right here, oh, so just out of curiosity, if he was in fact coming after me, then, and he very recently sent me a bill and I paid it. Now this was said on Sunday nights, guys. This was said Sunday night. And he's literally sent her a bill here recently. How many bills has he sent? Who's controlling who? Lynette, if you're listening, girly girl, you might want to have a talk with little Saran Wrap boy over there. Because on paper, she's his client. 2Ls is not. Lynette is the client. All right. So what do we got here? Can you get out? Sit with you. I just lost internet. I think. All right, there we go. I'm done with that. It's all right. So what do you guys think in the chat? Who do you think is controlling this whole issue. By the way, I'm going to do this real quick. Let's see. I want to go here and I want to go here. I'm going to surprise you guys with somebody new today. Dee just lost her internet and she is in the middle of packing and everything. So I'm going to hopefully this sweet person here will jump on and we'll have some fun with this. COME, come on. All right, let's see. Man, today is a bumfuckle. All right. Who do we have in the chat? I got Nancy, Rick Friend. Hey, Rick Friend, how you doing, my bud? Glad to have you. Polymopicus. Yes. Nancy. Oh, Nancy, check your Discord messages there, girl. All right. Dan Davis is in the house. Good morning, my friend. Good morning, Grandkids Taxi. Man, you guys. Oh, Jay must be over. 343 of you fabulous souls hanging out in here today. This is absolutely awesome. Yes, it is. Even though Jim is not coordinated. No, Jay's still going right now. All right. This is awesome. 350 of you fine folks in here. So back to what we were talking about. Hey, there's Al Walker. Been watching the hearing. It's over. Lots of filings are coming within the next 7. Oh, Lordy, man. They had like 4 things to go over today, and it's already over with that quick. Wow, that's awesome. Bayou, what's happening? Good news for mom. Her ultrasound and kidneys look good. All right, man. See, I'm so happy that you told us about that yesterday and we could get some good vibes and prayers going your way. That is some awesome news, my friend. I am so glad that your mama's kidneys turned out to be okay. Yes. Guys and gals, I hope you guys heard that. Bayou, what is that? Bingle's Bayou. Yeah. Bayou. His mom turned out okay with her ultrasound. That is absolutely awesome. Awesome. All right. So I'm not sure I like these bankruptcy judge. I'm not sure I like this bankruptcy judge. I didn't get to watch, Tammy. So I don't know. I watched her with the first 4 cases she had in front of her before I had to leave. So I really don't have an opinion on it yet. CK, what's happening? Morning, everyone, and all the ships at sea. Good morning to you, my friend. Big Al. Oh, I wonder if Saran Wrap knows that money that she is holding for LP for donations. Right, Big Al. Exactly. I mean, I don't think that the barn money was designated lawyer money. That could be some pretty bad stuff there. Oh, and obviously she's been paying him more than the $6,000 that he got. So how much of that money is left? All right, let's see. What do we got here? All right. Money was dead. All right, Nancy, you got to turn that off, girly girl. Are you muted?
I think I'm here.
All right. Can you see the screen?
Yes, I can.
All right. You on your PC or your phone?
I'm on a tablet.
Okay. Well, there you go. Boys and girls, guys and gals, we've got Nancy, one of our fine, fabulous mods, going to come on and hang out with Coop for a little while. Is that okay with you?
Sure.
Dee had a snafu this morning because I know you said something the other day that you were interested in reading some stuff. So what the hell? All right. So what do you think about this little nugget up here on the screen?
What? Okay. You want me to read that?
No. I asked you, did you hear me already read it?
No, I'm sorry. It must have muted everything when I was trying to log in. Sorry.
All right. What this is a conversation between Paint Chips and 2Ls on her stream Sunday night.
Okay.
All right. And basically, Lisa is a little freaking out here because see, she's been paying old Saran Wrap over there, right?
Yeah.
Who does Saran Wrap represent?
Um, uh, LMNOP.
Right. I know this is your first time. It's all right. Just it'll be all right. I'll take it easy on you. So Lisa comes in. Oh, I know. Paint chips. Somebody give a effing paper smack, whatever that's supposed to mean. What the F? And then Lisa comes in. So, just out of curiosity, if he was in fact coming after me, now they're talking about Saran Wrap here. Because remember, Jeremy had made mention that Lynette and Crook had turned the tables, Sunday night.
Right.
So she's saying, if in fact coming after me, then he very recently sent me a bill and I paid it. Okay. She's still paying Saran Wrap. He's getting more money than just the $6,000.
Bullshit.
Oh yeah, she paid it. And he accepted my money, her money. Okay, this is barn money that he's getting paid. This ain't her money. All right, wouldn't that kind of be a little effed up? And then here's paint chips. He comes back. You had the potential for conflict of interest, Yeah, you're going to have a hearing on conflict of interest. Now, how can you have conflict of interest when he's not representing her? He's representing Spacy Lacey. So how is there a conflict of interest unless
there is none. There is none.
You can make it change, whatever that's supposed to mean. And then, of course, I see. I think Jeremy's full of shite. So this conversation, this right here, she literally thinks that this guy, because she is paying him, she literally thinks that he should be listening to her. That's not how it works.
No.
Okay, I'm going to get rid of this. We're going to pull up this Randy motion. I hope you can see it.
I hope so.
All right, let me find this thing. Bankruptcy. Now, this was a brand new motion that Randy filed yesterday. It dropped yesterday. If you want to talk about what we just went over there while I'm looking for this, go ahead. You got any ideas or opinions on that?
No, not really. This is just all a bunch of nonsense to me. They're dragging this crap out.
All right. Well, I pulled you into this out of the blue. I didn't have a chance to let you get prepared for all of this. So.
Oh, you're fine. You're fine.
Let's see. Here we go. Right here. Here we go.
Good morning, everybody.
Yes. Give Nancy a big round of applause. She's going to help Coop out here today. This is not that long. It's only like 16 pages, and a lot of it we'll probably skip over because it'll be like, law. You know what I mean?
Sorry.
That's all right. Now, you know how all the buttons work down there, right? Below the screen, you got your microphone button, you got your camera button.
Now I got it.
All right. So if you have to mute at any time, just hit the little microphone button. It'll mute you. And there is a private chat down in the left-hand corner there. If you need to say something to me in private, there you go. Okay. that gives us secret communication without anybody knowing. All right, what you got to say? Jason's in the house. Hey, good morning, brother. 387 in chat, only 165 likes. Hit that like button. Thank you so much, Jason. Thank you. Yeah, I think they are going late today. I think. What is it? Yeah. Okay. All right. So we got 392 fabulous souls hanging out in chat. So, guys and gals, please do me a huge favor. Hit that like button. Teach old Screwtube to throw us out into the interwebs. And for everybody on replay crew, please smash that like button. And if you're on your cell phone, swipe left on your comment section and hype the video. It helps YouTube throw us out into the algorithm and have more people come listen. Right on, right on. Liz Barrows, how you doing? How you doing? What you got to say, girl? I will be listening. Got to go pick up JR, the school letting school out because of plumbing issue. Oh, okay. Cool beans. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Mama Coop's in the house. Hey, sweetheart. How you doing? How you doing? Oh, what do we got here? W. Mayfield. Good morning. Welcome, welcome. Glad to have you. Glad to have you. They're all the way over there on the Rumble Dungeon. All right. Somebody sent a link again. Who sent a link again? Huh. Oh, that was you. No, that was Nanny. All right. Now, can you see this on
Everybody
screen?
confuses Nanny and me. You know, they just confuse us all the time.
All right. There. That should be, you should be able to see that on your tablet. Can you see
Creditor
it enough
Jeremy
to?
Hales motion to compel.
There you go. So you ready to dive into this?
Sure.
Creditor Jeremy B. Hales motion to compel compliance with subpoena. I can't pronounce that. Deuce Tecum or whatever it is. Tecuma. Dee knows how to pronounce it. I was talking to her about it the other day, and she pronounced it just right. I can't pronounce it right. Deuce Tecum. Deuces Tecum. I can't pronounce that.
Okay.
And for, huh?
I said it's okay.
Can you pronounce it?
I think they'll give you a pass on it.
And for contempt against non-party 2Ls. Wow. Oh, creditor Jeremy B. Hales moves for an order compelling non-party 2L individually and DBA, whatever, 2Ls and a flawed, yep, to comply with subpoena. And I can't pronounce that word at all, served on July 30th, 2026, and for contempt, sanctions, attorney's fees, cost, and related relief and support. Creditor states as follows. Ooh, this, look at there. He's going after for contempt, sanctions, attorney's fees, and costs and related relief. Huh. What do you think about that, Nancy?
Well, I'm all for it. Go ahead, try it.
All right.
I mean, it's, I don't know what is, he should go after her.
All right. Let's see. Number one, I guess. Introduction. 2L's own emails and filings are attached hereto as exhibits 1 through 3. These resolve the central facts. She admits the subpoena addressed to her was found left on my patio table on July 30th, 2026. Document 144 at page 2. She also admits that on July 30th, 2026, the process server returned to her home and left the subpoenas after speaking with her husband. Oh, Lordy. I think she's in for some doo-doo. I think she's in some trouble. What you think?
Yeah, I do believe. You can't, the server it left the paper and then she denied it, said, she wasn't served, but yet, then she answers it. So how did you not get it?
Exactly. Well, she's trying to use the little scapegoat that she wasn't properly served. She's not denying that she didn't get the paperwork. She's denying that it was not handed to her in her little grubby paw.
Doesn't matter. She still got it, read it, understood it. So therefore she's served.
Well, there's one little discrepancy between her word and Newbie's word. Newbie said that now this is an affidavit that he filled out for the court, stating that he talked to her and she told him to leave it with her husband. She's denying that conversation took place. Now, see, here's the interesting part. I think that it took place for one reason. The affidavit was never released before she released her 2 motions. And in her first 2 motions, she discusses the fact that she never gave this man permission to leave anything with anyone. You following me?
Yeah.
So why would she bring that up? And if it hadn't been said, because nobody had posted Newbie's affidavit where he stated that he talked to her and she told him to leave it with her husband. You see where I'm going with that?
Yes. I mean, all she knows how to do is lie anyway.
Ding, ding, ding. So the process server's sworn affidavit attached here to Exhibit 4 confirms that Lee told him by telephone that she was out of town, that her husband was at the residence, and that he could give the papers to her husband. Now, see, like I said, the affidavit didn't come out until after the fact. It came out after she filed her motions. So how would she even, if that conversation never took place, as she says, how would she even know to put it in her motion?
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
She likes to spin things.
Well, let's just call a kettle black. I mean, she's a liar. She's a liar.
Oh yeah, her and Lionette both.
Yeah, they don't tell the truth. They lie every time they go live. All right, what do we got here? We got Stacy P come rolling in hot with a $5 super chat. What you got to say, girly girl? Shouldn't 2 L's be concentrating on her husband and his issues and not all of them other? Yes, thank you for saying that. Yes. If my wife was sitting in jail, I'd be damned if I'd be spending money to sue Megan Fox. I'd be spending that money to get my wife a good lawyer. How about you, Nancy?
Definitely. It seems to me that all of these antis love to be on, instead of being where they're supposed to be with their loved ones when they need them the most.
Right. I mean, well, what do you expect from low caliber people? I mean, these people are garbage dwellers. I think, my personal opinion, she's been a bully her entire life, and she's just like Spacy Lacey. She doesn't know what the word no means. And if you come at her, she's going to double down and do even stupider shit. That's just my opinion. I might be the only one with that opinion, but hey, who cares?
She's even going after the guy across the street for no reason. Like, why? Why do you keep harassing the guy across the street?
Right. Well, she's trying to play victim. Did you ever get a chance to watch all of those? Hey, we got Bad Fox come in. We got JJ Fox Raiders. All right. Welcome aboard, Raiders. Welcome. Now, where was I going with that? Before I saw it, I can't remember.
You were asking if I watched all of the
the body cam footage. Did you watch any of those videos?
Yes. And
did you?
I'm telling you, she's not showing all of the footage that she had. Well, she's only showing what she wants to the police officers, and then when the police officer comes, that's the only thing that you see. So you don't see where they're probably harassing that guy across the street.
Jameson come in with a $2 super chat. If Felisa was your wife, what would you do? For one, she wouldn't be my wife. that would never happen. But I don't know. What if she was your wife? What would you do, Jameson? Let me know. Let me know in the comment section, please.
They'd probably divorce her.
I don't know. I'd probably put her out to pasture with the rest of the pigs and the hogs, just going out there and live with them. But anyway, back to what I was saying. I watched one in particular body cam footage that was released. She called the police on the guy across the street, right?
Yeah.
And when she was sitting at her desk, of course, she never gets up for shit. I think her ass is glued to that chair, but nonetheless, she calls the cop into the garage. The cop's standing there beside her, and she says, "I've got a video. I've got proof." She pulls up the video, and he's sitting there watching it and listening to it. And all I can hear is two L's badgering the guy across the street. And she looks up at the guy. Yeah, I was responding to him. No, I think she is the instigator in all of this shit.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying.
And when she was sitting, go ahead.
I do believe that she is the one who starts it. They get him riled up, and then that's when she gets her opportunity to call the police. And then when the police come, she only shows the little portion where that guy across the street was doing something. She doesn't show her part in it.
Exactly. I think she's one of those type people that she will go across the street. She will smack the man with verbal nonsense and then walk back across the street. And when he starts responding, that's when the record button is hit. That's what I think.
Yeah.
Because this particular,
he even said in one of the when he was talking to the officers that they blare stuff across the street to him all day long.
Right. Now, see, here's the interesting part. This is where she got tied up in all of her bullshit, I think. All right, this particular body cam footage that I'm talking about, it refers to Squat Pump going to the liquor store, right? Well, Squat Pump's on the way to the liquor store. 2Ls has got her on the phone. He's standing out in front in the driveway. He's waiting for you to come back. He's gonna confront you. He's gonna film you, right? So the whole way for her going to the liquor store and coming back, she's on the phone with Squat Pump. When Squat Pump pulls up, now this was actually said in the video. As Squat Pump pulls up, Squat Pump makes contact with him first.
Right.
He's already sitting there recording. She says something to him first and he responds, "You know, you can get in trouble for driving that thing without a license, blah, blah, blah." Well, then you got 2Ls over there running her pie hole. So see, she's the instigator. This is what I've taken away. This is not from commentary from Shizzy or Megan. This is the actual video itself without any commentary. Yeah. She instigates. I think she's been sitting there trying to get the law enforcement to give her a restraining order on this guy based off of her antagonizing this guy. Now, boys and girls, guys and gals, I don't support this guy one way or the other. I don't know him. I'm just talking about what she has done and how she instigates. I don't know anything about the guy across the street other than the fact that he went to jail for some reason. I'm not saying he's a good guy or a bad guy. I don't know the man. I'm talking about her and her interactions with law enforcement. That's it. All right. What you think, Nancy?
I agree with you. I believe that she's the instigator.
And see, that's if you watch those body cam footages, I know she's been covering this for 2 years now. Okay, she's been in the front lines of all this garbage for 2 years. But yet, you turn around and you watch those body cam videos, that'll tell you who she is. She's a world-class piece of garbage, is what she is. She's a freaking bully. I have no use for people like that. But anyway, let's get back to this here paperwork. I can't even remember where I left off. Let's see. He could give the papers to her husband. All right. The affidavit further confirms that on July 30th, 2026, the process server returned to Lee's residence, encountered the husband there, endorsed the date and time. Yeah, endorsed the date and time. Uh-oh, somebody come wrong. Jameson, what you got to say? Oh, Gaby might have been paroled by going to prison, right? Jameson, thank you for the $2 super chat, my friend. 2L's residence, encountered the husband there, endorsed the date and time on the paperwork, placed them on the table in front of him, and told him it was important that 2L's receive them. The subpoena commanded, wow, production Yeah, 14 days after service. 2L did not serve formal objection until August 17th, after the 14th day period expired. Yeah, she was 4 days late. Hey, Stacy P, what you got to say? She's a bully. She's probably has always been a bully. The big girl in school that to throw her weight around. I actually think when she was younger, she was probably a lot smaller than she is now. What do you think, Nancy? Based off of some of the pictures that I've seen in the past,
I've seen pictures of her. She was actually a very attractive woman.
Yeah, back in the heyday, back, 4,200 years ago, back when dinosaurs were walking the earth, she looked a lot better than she does today. But thank you so much, Stacy P, for the $5 super chat. But yeah, I agree with you. And then we got Mark. How you doing, brother? Sending that $2 super chat with nothing said. Hey, that's fine with me. Thank you so much, my man. Hey, by the way, boys and girls, guys and gals, if you guys are on Facebook and following any of the Facebook groups regarding the Jeremy Hales saga, hey, Mark and Allison do one heck of a job over there keeping us informed on transcripts and screenshots of chat. Okay, they provide a world of knowledge of what's going on, and they also provide some well-needed evidence because these fools can't shut up. Anyway, thank you so much, Mark. Thank you so much, Stacy P. Much appreciated, guys. All right, now what were you saying there, girly girl?
I just thought, when she was in her younger years, she was an attractive woman, but
yes,
now she's become a very bitter person. Sorry.
I think she's always been bitter, to be honest.
Well, I did not know her back in
right. I see where you're going. I mean, that's just my opinion. Judging from the way she is now, maybe she was a nicer person back there. Heck, I don't know. I was literally sent a picture the other day of her and Gaby Pooh's wedding day. Okay, where she was a lot smaller. He was, much, much younger. So I don't know what happened between then and now, but something seriously has happened. I don't know if she maybe fell while walking through the house or something. I don't know, but she's went downhill as far as her attitude. I can only base my opinions on her attitude based on what I've seen out of her since all of this has started, since she jumped on this, since she interjected herself into it. And everything that I've seen, she's a world-class piece of garbage. She's a bitter, hateful person.
Yeah, I mean, to me personally, I do not understand injecting yourself into someone else's life, especially when they're going through court and having all these legal issues, and then you get yourself involved into that. That's just beyond me. I can't understand it.
Oh, I hear you, girl. I'm right there with you. My thing is I love the play on the professional victim shit. That's what I love. She comes out of the gate trying to ruin this man's business. She's defaming him all over the freaking place, and then sits back and cries and whines like she's some kind of victim.
Oh yeah, it's all Jeremy's fault. I
mean, I'm pretty sure. I don't think Jeremy ever.
Blame Jeremy.
I don't think Jeremy ever put out an invitation for her to join this circus, did he?
No.
So she did this all on her own. And for her to sit back and say, "Oh, poor me," no, you did this to yourself.
If you think about it, none of them were invited. The only ones were Lynette and John. That's it.
Yep. So let's see. What do we got here? Serve formal objection until August 17, 2026, after the 14-day period expired. She also filed a motion to quash after the deadline, asking the court to excuse her. Oh, wow. Refusal to preserve objections. Ooh, that had already been waived. 2L's position is not substantial compliance. Oh, wow. Okay. It is a deliberate refusal to comply unless and until the court orders her to do so. Huh. So she's basically thrown down the gauntlet. I'm not doing shit unless that judge tells me I have to. Well, I didn't get to watch the court today. I know you did, right?
I only seen the very ending, and yeah,
Okay.
it's.
I didn't get to watch any of the part where Jeremy and them came in.
Made a lot of people upset. I will say it made a lot of people upset.
I'll have to check it out later on replay. Maybe somebody's got transcripts or something, but I'll have to talk to you guys off air about that and find out what happened, because I had to leave before they got to Lynette and Jeremy. But I guess it went pretty quick. Nancy?
Yeah.
It went pretty quick.
It did not go the way people thought it was going to go, I guess.
Well, I'll have to do some talking with you guys after stream and find out what's going on. All right. Let's see, where am I at? Let's see. The court should compel. I about said inmate. The court should compel immediate compliance. The court should also find that 2L's emails and filings establish actual notice, receipt, waiver of untimely objections, and willful non-compliance. Ooh, get him, Randy, get him. Oh, to the extent the court elects to proceed in the two-step. Okay. Creditor requests an order compelling production by the date certain and directing 2L's to show cause. Oh, why she should not be held in contempt and required to pay all reasonable attorney's fees and costs incurred in enforcing the subpoena.
Yeah, she needs to pay for it.
Oh, number 2, statement of fact. 1, on July 13th, 2026, creditor filed a notice of intent to serve subpoena. And I can't pronounce those 2 words at all. Deuce is one of them. I can't pronounce the other one. Ticom. Yeah, Ticom. To non-party 2L's in a pod.
That means doing business as.
Right. Gotcha. Number 2, the notice identified 2L's in a pod at, and that was a redacted address there. Number 3, the notice stated that the matter involved a deposition that commenced on July 7th, 2026, remained active, and was paused pending a ruling on continuation and terms of the remainder of the deposition. Number 4, the notice further stated that on July 11th, 2026, while the deposition was active, the debtor participated in a public internet broadcast hosted by 2L. Well, yeah, she did. That's right. She went on and did an interview with her, right?
Yep.
All right. Number 5. Now, anytime you want to take over on this, you can. You just tell me.
You let me know if you want me to do it.
Okay. Right now, everything's flowing all right until I get my eyes start crossing.
That's okay.
Number 5, the subpoena commanded 2L to produce documents, electronically stored information, and objects at Shockett Law Group, and of course, redacted address, 14 days after service at 10 a.m. Dun, dun, dun. Number 6, the subpoena sought 5 categories of documents. Okay, now let me go back to this. Okay, in the subpoena, apparently he asked for stuff to be given to him by 10 a.m. on a certain day, right? 14 days after service at 10 a.m. All right, that's the latest that she could send this stuff. So he was expecting her to send this stuff, and instead of her sending what he asked for, she files 2 motions with the court complaining that the subpoena wasn't served properly. Now we're cooking with Crisco. Now we're figuring this out. Number 6, the subpoena sought 5 categories of documents and information. The complete broadcast video, which she agreed to provide that. I'm curious, though, if she does provide it, is it going to be edited? Because we all have the unedited version.
Well, that would be hard to explain if they go to court and they have an edited version versus an unedited version.
That would be interesting, to say the least.
Yeah.
Communication with debtor or persons acting on her behalf. Oh, debtor or persons acting on her behalf. So maybe this is where Randy's asking, hey, did you have you been talking to old Saran Wrap? We want all the conversations between you and Saran Wrap, because isn't Saran Wrap acting on her behalf?
Yes. No.
Oh, does he? All right, guys, are you still in the chat? No. Nanny, if you don't mind. Oh, there it is. She just posted it. All right, guys and gals, boys and girls, Nanny just posted the short that Jeremy just came out with. So if you guys would like, just pop over there, check out the short, come on back and tell me what it's about, because I'm not going to pop over there and I'm not going to play it. I want everybody to run over and watch it from him. Let him make them views. Right on. Thank you for letting me know that. All right, so financial records and revenue, promotional materials, and viewer subscriber access logs. Now, see this? I don't really know much. I don't understand this viewer and subscriber logs. I'm assuming that would be the chat, maybe. Nancy, what do you think? Uh-oh, what happened? Are you back with me, Nancy? Uh-oh. You fall down, girly girl?
Yeah, I guess I did. I don't need to do that. I'm too old to be falling down.
There, what is that? Okay, now I got to figure out how to remove. All right, there we go. Bam. All right, you're back. All right. Oh, Harry, what you got to say? If Felicia is going to say she wasn't at Slobby's at the time when it was delivered, how's she going to explain how Gabe's being on video at the same time? That's a good question, Harry. All right. Yeah, we fall down sometimes, Nancy. It's all right. All right. Number 7, the subpoena included Rule 45 language stating that objections must be served before the earlier of the time, meaning she had to object before the time limit of 14 days was up, specified to compliance, or 14 days after service. Process server Mark Newby states in his sworn affidavit that on July 29th, 2026, he received the subpoena to be served on 2Ls at redacted address, Florida, scene exhibit 4. All right. Alrighty. Number 9, Newby states that during July 29th telephone call. Now, see, this is where I was getting at, Nancy, a while ago. How would she know to put anything about a phone call in her motions when this affidavit was never released publicly until after her motions were filed? Yeah,
because she's, yeah.
Huh.
Yeah. So she responded to it.
Right. Newby states that during the July 29th telephone call, a woman responding to his card indicated she knew the matter involved federal court. She was out of town. Oh, wow. The person at the house was her husband, and she said Newby could give the papers to him, exhibit 4. All right. Newby states that the counsel agreed such substitution service would be acceptable. Okay. Well, that's it. Apparently, according to Newby, he talked to her on the phone, right?
Yep.
And she said, leave it with her husband. So Newbie goes back and he asks Shockett if that's okay. Is that how I'm reading this?
Yep.
And then Shockett says, what? Yes, that's fine. Okay, so Newbie states that on July 30th, 2026, at approximately 9:18 a.m., he returned to the redacted address and encountered a white male on the front porch, who was later confirmed by 2L to be her husband. See Exhibit 4. Newbie states that he told the husband Lee had said he could leave the papers with her husband, endorsed the date and time of service on the papers, placed the papers on the table in front of him, and told him it was important that 2Ls received the paperwork. Exhibit 4, number 13. Oh, I love that. I didn't notice that till today reading this, that Newbie's affidavit came out after her two motions, and her two motions. Oh, I'm just patting myself on the back for that one. That's juicy right there.
Well, what is going to be her downfall is if they did have a phone conversation and the process server provides the records of his phone company where he spoke to her and for how many minutes.
Oh, yeah. All he's got to do is take a screenshot of his freaking cell phone where he called her.
And then how's she going to deny that?
Well, I don't think she denies talking to him on the phone. I think she's denying that conversation ever took place. But then again, how would she even know about that conversation since her motion was filed before that conversation came out publicly?
Right.
Right. Oh, that same day, 2Ls sent a complaint to the 5th Judicial Circuit Court. Oh, administrator stating that Newbie returned to her home at 9:16 a.m. and left the subpoena on her patio after speaking to my husband. Right. A copy being attached here to Exhibit 3. Oh, that's the letter she wrote. Did you see that?
Yes.
Okay. Number 14, on August 10th, 2026, 2Ls emailed counsel that the subpoena addressed to her was found left on the patio table on July 30th, 2026. Okay. All right. Here you got people that's being sued or they're being served with subpoenas to testify or something to that effect. They don't want to get involved. So who do you think the court is going to believe? The sworn process server that works for the courts or the chucklehead that's trying to get out of being served a subpoena?
I do believe the process server will be the one to be believed in court.
Because what makes her look really terrible about all of this is the fact that she's been so abrasive throughout this whole 2 years against Jeremy Hales. So it's a proven track record that she doesn't want to do what she's being asked to do. So she's there's so much proof out there of her lying. I mean, shit, I don't even listen to her anymore. I just read transcripts and I find lies everywhere that are easily proven. That's why I can't understand. She talks about Jeremy Hales being a cult leader. Okay. When in fact, if you want to see cult-like behavior, just go over and watch her chat, because all of the proof, all of the debunking that's been done against her shows the proof, shows the fact that she's lying. And these people still eat up every single vile piece of information that comes out of her mouth. You never notice that?
Absolutely. And everybody, there are so many people, so many that download her show, screenshot everything. So, and then she's going to try and say, I didn't say that. I didn't say that.
Oh, I here, this is one of the recent examples that we're going to talk about. You remember when her chat was talking about burning down the barn and burning down the fence? It's been here a couple of weeks ago. Do you remember that?
No, because I do not go and listen to her.
Well, I didn't listen to her. I was reading
You just read
screenshots
the
on Facebook.
Okay, yeah.
And it was so hilarious. This Tease Jim is one of her followers over there that literally made these statements that burning down the barn and burning down the fence if Jeremy Hales gets it through all of this, right? She came out and categorically denied that ever being said. It was never said. Coop's a liar. Well, what did Coop do? He showed her that I wasn't a liar.
Right.
I showed the screenshots. And you know what happened? That same person that made those threats of burning down that barn and burning down that fence literally doubled down and admitted it in her chat. Yes, I said it. And yes, I will follow through with it.
That is so stupid to say, oh, I'm going to go burn down something. What?
Now, they can sit here and deny it all they want. The screenshots, I mean, shit, they came right out of her chat. So how can you deny that?
Because if, just by chance, if that fence caught on fire, who are they going to come after?
Uh-huh. Now, they're trying to throw back that the only people that's ever threatened that is Jeremy Hill's fans. No. The post they're referring to was put out back in like 2025, early 2025. And what it was depicting was that somebody, meaning them, meaning Crook or Lynette, would catch the fence panels on fire for insurance purposes. Had nothing about anybody threatening to burn anything. It was somebody's opinion on what they thought would happen.
Oh, yeah. But now that you bring that up, I do remember seeing that about the, burning the fence now.
Oh, here recently?
No, the back in, 2025. Yeah.
Well, it was a picture of a pile of something on fire. And basically the caption of the whole post was basically saying that insurance purposes, it would be caught on fire by the individuals who owned it. But I don't think those people have insurance on anything except maybe their vehicle.
Good grief. She doesn't have insurance. Come on.
All right. We got number 15.
Her insurance is relying on people giving her money.
Yeah. So we got number 15. In that same August 10th email, 2Ls quoted Rule 45, asserted that she did not consider herself properly served and stated that she did not believe she had any legal obligation to comply with the deadline in the subpoena. See Exhibit 2. All right. 16. 2L's August 10th email requests service records and stated that her mail was a good faith effort to confer while not to accept service or waive objections. See Exhibit 2. All right, cool. 17. On August 17th, 2026, counsel for creditor advised 2L that she had confirmed actual notice and physical possession of the subpoena on July 30th, 2026, that the 14-day objection window had expired, and that her refusal placed her in jeopardy of contempt. Oh, so he did tell her. Now, see, we got those emails too between the two of them. Okay, see Exhibit 1. Okay, August 17th email demanded production of August 19th, 2026 at 5 p.m. They advised that creditor would seek to compel compliance. Present 2L's email as evidence of actual notice and deliberate non-compliance and request attorney's fees and costs associated with enforcement. See Exhibit 1. All right. Number 19, Lee's formal written objection are dated August 16th, 2026. Now, I think the deadline was August 13th. Yeah. So her objections are dated August. So it's 3 days. I keep saying 4 days. It was 3 days. because she replied, objections were dated August 16th, and the certificate of service stated they were served on August 17th. Okay, so it is 4 days. Document 143 and document 144, those were hers. 20 in those objections, Lee stated that no production would be made unless her objections were resolved by written agreement or court order. So she's making a big stink saying that the judge is either going to tell her to show up or she's not showing up. Right, Nancy?
Yes.
Huh. Why? This is the bully thing. You know what I mean? I'm not doing it unless I'm ordered to do it.
Right. Yeah.
I don't care what that subpoena says. I'm not doing nothing until the judge tells me to.
She thought and she thinks that she can do whatever she wants and there are no consequences that are ever going to come her way.
Right. Oh, shit.
But
I'm behind. Hold on a second. I got Pokemon come rolling in hot with a $4.99 super chat. Jeremy just posted a short on YouTube about today's court, and it's very interesting. So anybody, Nanny, I'm sure that you've already posted the link once. If you don't mind, post it again. So anybody that has not seen that short, pop over there, check it out. Come on back and tell me all about it.
I sent that to you in the chat.
Okay. All right, I got to get down through these. Mama Coop, Jeremy just put out a short. Mama Coop said, see, I'm behind on my chat over here. Thank you so much. Who was that just a minute ago? That was Pokemon. Thank you so much for the $4.99, girly girl. Thank you, thank you, thank you, Mama Coop, for the $2 super chat. Mama Coop paying hubby. That's odd. All right, let's go. What else we got here? Let me scroll down, make sure I didn't miss anybody else. That's the bad thing about my chat. If I don't have it set all the way down at the bottom, it just keeps going. Oh, Tori Hill, good morning, young lady. How are you? Oh, yeah, I'm glad to see Tori Hill. Now, did I mark those? Dang it. Here I go, back up the hill again. This gives me a minute to rest. So what do you think about all this craziness, Nancy?
Like I said, I think she just loves to run her mouth and just believes that she's never going to have to, any consequences for what she says or does.
All right.
And that's the same way. But then when they get served with stuff to say they're going to go to court, oh, no, I'm not going to court.
Well, they claim the victim is, they claim the victimhood.
You can't take me to court. I didn't do anything wrong.
And now would be a good time for me to say, hey, guys and gals, we got 516 of you fabulous souls in the chat. So if you don't mind, please hit that like button. For all you fabulous people that are on replay and have made it this far, please hit the like button. And if you're on your cell phone, swipe the comments to the left and hype the video. It teaches YouTube to throw us out into the algorithm and get us more attention. Thank you so much, each and every one of you, for hitting that like button. And we got Melissa come rolling in hot. She's been a member of the Kool-Aid Kids for 4 months. Welcome aboard. Glad to have you, Melissa. And then we got Stacy Nat come rolling in also. She's been a member of the Kool-Aid Kids for 4 months as well. Wow. Time flies when you're having fun, Nancy.
I think Stacy's probably been around longer than 4 months.
Oh, yeah. She's been around a long time.
Yeah, she has.
I'm glad she's been around on Coop's channel for 4 months. That's proof right there that she's a nice, nice person. She's been a loyal follower for at least 4 months, which I know she's been here longer than that.
Yeah, she has, because I've talked to her many times now, and I don't agree with what Lisa had did to her, but
Yeah. Well, that's a story left told.
Yeah, I know. That's
some
for,
other
that's
time.
For Stacy to tell. So.
Yep. One of these days, I'm gonna have to talk to Stacy.
Yeah, you have to bring Stacy on.
Yeah, we'll have Stacy on, not to talk about that, to just talk about whatever, I don't want to put anybody under the gun for anything, but as far as what happened between her and 2Ls, as far as I'm concerned, that's between them two.
I think Stacy said she's been around way longer.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. But yeah, I'd love to have Stacy on one of these days just to shoot the shit, and have fun. Not even talk about the two L's crap. I mean, now if it's got something to do with paperwork here, like we're looking at, that's a different story. But anyway, another day, another time. Let's move it on. Number 21, 2L's motion to quash is dated August 16th, and her certificate of service states that was served August 17th. Number 22, 2L's motion seeking an order determining service of ineffective, quashing the subpoena, staying compliance, preserving objections, prohibiting contempt or sanctions based on July 30th delivery, and requiring Hales to pay significant compliance expenses if any production is do what? Now this is a first. Requiring Hales to pay significant compliance expenses if any production is ordered. You mean you're going to tell Jeremy Hales he has to pay for you sending him information that you've been asked to send?
Yeah, no, that's not how that works.
Is that how I'm taking that, Nancy?
Yes, exactly.
Oh, so she's got one of her hands in his back pocket wanting money too, huh?
Of course.
Oh, here we go. Legal standard. Now, we probably might not read a lot of this. A lot of this will probably be case law, but we'll read it until it gets to case law. How's that sound?
Okay.
Rule 45 requires that a subpoena command the named person to produce designated documents, electronically stored information, or tangible things at a specific time and place. And service requires delivering a copy to the named person. Rule 45 permits the person commanded to produce documents to serve written objection, but the objection must be served before the earlier of the compliance time, which means it was supposed to be served to them before the 14-day time limit. Right, yeah. Nancy?
Yeah.
All right. Within service within objections, but the obligation must be served before the earlier compliance time or 14 days after subpoena is served. And then we got some case law here. My glasses are scummed up, so just give me a second. I gotta clean them.
You don't have to read that.
No, I'm not. I'm not yeah, that's just case law. But I do need to be able to see in my dirty glasses. I forgot to clean them this morning. All right. Failure to serve written objections within the time specified by Rule 45 typically waives a non-party's objections. Rule 45 authorizes the court for the district where compliance is required to hold in contempt a person who, having been served, fails without adequate excuse to obey the subpoena or an order related to it. Courts have recognized that contempt sanctions ordinarily follow disobedience of an order compelling compliance, and that it is rare to use contempt sanctions without first ordering compliance with the subpoena. Okay, so Randy's kind of putting the cart before the horse there a little bit. He's telling them, look, I want sanctions, but you're going to have to order, I guess, yeah. Let's see, what is compliance? And that it is rare to use contempt sanctions without first ordering compliance. Okay, so he's saying, hey, compel this person, make this person do what they're supposed to do, or we want sanctions. Is that how you're taking it, Nancy?
Yeah. Basically, he's saying the law states that this is what should happen, and that's what he's asking the court to do. Gotcha.
And then, of course, there's some more case law right there. A party seeking civil contempt must prove by clear and convincing evidence that the alleged Contemner?
Yeah.
Contemner, yeah.
Yeah.
Violated an outstanding court order. All right. Clear and convincing evidence must show that the violated order was too many V words. Okay, clear and convincing evidence must be shown that the violated order was violated or viled. Yeah, viled. Yeah. Yeah. And lawful or valid. Damn it. Valid and lawful. Damn, I'm getting tongue tied now. That it was clear and unambiguous. That's a good word.
Yeah.
And that the alleged violator had the ability to comply. She does have the ability to comply. There's nothing holding her back from turning this stuff over. Nothing. Once the moving party shows the order was violated, the burden stiffens to the alleged contender.
The burden shifts.
Did I not say shifts? The burden shifts to.
Yeah, that's okay.
Did I say shits? The burden shifts to the alleged contemptor, right? Contemptor. Yeah, to explain the non-compliance. That means she's got to explain why she's not complying with the subpoena. Intent to disobey is not required for civil contempt. And inability to comply requires a showing that the alleged consumer made all reasonable efforts to comply. She ain't complied for nothing. She's basically telling them, I ain't giving you shit unless the judge tells me to. All right.
She is giving Randy the middle finger.
Yeah. Yeah. The only way you're going to get anything from me is you're going to have to get that judge to tell me to give it to you. And then what do you want to bet? What do you want to bet? Even if the judge comes back and says, you better turn this stuff over, she's going to come back. You're going to have to throw me in jail before I turn anything over. And then just about the time
I don't think she's going to say that.
Well, just about the time the sheriff show up to get her, she'll start crying. No, here you go. Here you go.
No, I think it's going to be, oh, I'm sorry. My computer burnt up, or I don't have any of the information that you want. That's what's going to happen.
Right. Okay. I guess this is number 4 or 5. I can't remember my Roman numerals.
4.
Argument. Huh?
4.
Well, what are you guys all chirping and lively about? Tickles come to see Dad.
Both of them are there, aren't they?
Oh yeah, they're both there.
Yeah,
Blue and Tickles back there. A 2Ls had actual notice and permission, or no, possession of the subpoena on July 30th, 2026. 2L's own writing established actual notice and receipt. See, that's another thing. Uh-oh, what do we got here? Oh, look at there. We got somebody else come rolling in hot. Hey, D, what's happening, girly girl?
Hey, if anything can go wrong, it's all going wrong right now. Yes.
So what happened today? Tell me.
Okay, so I was listening to something while I was doing something, and the next thing I know, I lose power and I lose Wi-Fi. I'm like, what's going on? So I get on the phone to my electric company, and they said, oh, we had you scheduled for disconnect today. I said, excuse me? I'm like, no, we're not disconnecting today. And she says, well, I see here in the notes that when you called and you were scheduling, the transfer and everything. I'm like, yes. She said, well, we had it down for a disconnect. I said, no, we're not. And the next thing I know, I have no Wi-Fi. So I get on the phone with them and I'm like, why don't I have any Wi-Fi? And I gave them my address and they said, oh, well, we disconnected you. I'm like, why? Well, we have it. I'm like, so both. I'm like, really? Really? I'm like, are you kidding me? So when I say that my move is turning into one major cluster, trust me, it is. And if anything can and will go wrong, it absolutely has. So there's been a lot of miscommunication along the way. That's all I'm going to say.
Well, just think of it like this. You guys get all moved and everything's going fantastic. Here in a month's time, you guys will be happy as can be. Because you'll be able to lay out there in that pool with your margaritas, you know, you barbecued spare ribs, you know, where you got barbecue sauce all over your mouth, just having a heyday lounging in that nice wet pool that I don't have. Oh, Nancy, there's Dee. Dee, there's Nancy.
Hey, Nancy, how's it going?
Hello, Dee. How are you?
I'm okay. I'm okay.
I think maybe you need to take a drink and relax for a couple minutes.
Well, I've been taking deep breaths all morning, and it hasn't helped.
It'll get better. It'll get better. So, how's the painting going? You getting that done?
I don't want to discuss that.
Now, are you rolling or are you guys spraying?
Well, seeing how what little bit we got over there is just confined to one room. Now, granted, the office and den area has real wood walls. Okay, it's true wood, and I don't know if that wood was treated with something or what, but the primer is not adhering to it.
Oh.
So when we scraped the old paint off, because the paint was peeling in the office and den area, when we scraped all of that off, I said, wow, can we just not paint over it? Can we just leave it? And he looked at it and he's like, no, because I kind of want to paint it. He goes, to go with the flow. And I said, okay. So we got primer. We started putting the primer up there, and we'd walk away and say, okay, let's go ahead and, let's go grab a bite to eat. So we would leave and come back. And the next thing we know, we go in there and we touch it. And it's, for some reason, it looks like it's puddling or curdling or something, it's not sticking to it. So I don't know if there was a varnish or what was put on those wood walls, but I am really irritated with those walls. So it just may stay wood. I don't know.
All right.
We were, we're not spraying anything because it has wood flooring, and we got those cloth coverings, those painter cloth coverings to go down, to sit down on the floor. And I was getting my feet wrapped up in them. My husband was tripping over them. And I was like, you know what, let's just roll the paint. He was thinking about spraying, and we decided not to. So anyway, it's just turned into one great big old.
Tug is in the chat.
Hey, Tug.
Yep. Hey, what's up, brother? Let's see. Well. That hearing was fascinating. Y'all all suck. I didn't get to watch none of it. I had to leave. So I'm going to have to depend on all you guys to tell me what all happened and confer. Matter of fact, yeah, Jeremy put out a short. Did you go watch that yet?
I just got Wi-Fi back like 15 minutes ago.
Well, now you know if your power is out, your Wi-Fi is definitely going to be out. Because don't you have a router and a Wi-Fi box?
I got a router, and that is you'd have to see it for me to even explain it. I can't. I'm so flustered right now. I can't stand myself. If that makes sense.
Well, how about we dive into the rest of this here little motion, and that'll clear your mind a little bit.
Yeah, right.
We're 7 pages in. It's over halfway done. But before we do that, what's Tug got to say? I watched it at the doctor's office while being tested. All right. I hope everything came out all right, my man. I do. All right, guys and gals, for all you folks that are out there that are boomers, okay, that hang out on Facebook, here, come join me over on Facebook, boys and girls, to the Mr. Coop page over there. All right. We're trying to grow them numbers. I'm going to get it up there. I post every day, all day. I share all kinds of stuff. I share Tug stuff, Jay stuff, Shizzy stuff. Roslyn, Venom, everybody that posts stuff on this stuff, I share. So if you guys are interested and are on Facebook, please come join us at the link I just posted. All right. Man, that was a mouthful, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was.
All right. I can't remember. Did I even start reading this, Nancy? She must have fell down.
Was this even addressed? I don't know. Can somebody was this addressed in the hearing today or no?
I don't know. I didn't get to listen to it.
Oh.
I don't think so. I did post in the chat earlier the 4 things that they were going to be going over. Matter of fact, I'll go get them and I'll post them for you. This is what they were supposed to be going over today. Now, whether they did or not, I don't have any idea. But thanks to CK, one of our fabulous mods, he posted this over on Discord. This is what they were supposed to be covering today. Paste, and I'll just post it right there in the chat for you guys that you can look at it. 4 items being heard today. Motion to compel, which, yes, that's part of this right here that we're reading, because this here, Randy's motion here is basically saying the judge needs to compel her to obey the subpoena. And basically, she's facing sanctions and lawyer's fees because she should have already complied, but she didn't. She's making the court order her to comply. And let's see, objections to debtor's claim of exemptions. Yeah. Okay, complaint. I'm not sure about the complaint part of it. Motion to dismiss counts, and that, we know that in adversary. I know that Saran Wrap's trying to get, I think it's 2 and 3 dismissed. Counts 2 and 3 dismissed in the adversary part. Oh, Nancy disappeared.
She fell down.
She'll be back. She fell down earlier too.
So okay. All right.
So you caught up now?
Sure.
Now this motion right here that we've been going over, it's basically to compel her to obey the subpoena. He's offering up all the proof that she didn't comply. Okay, that she knows about the subpoena. It's just him telling the courts, hey, look, she knew about the subpoena. She's been served. She's doing this deliberately, basically. Oh, what do we got? Come rolling in hot. We got Donna's mom come rolling in with 10 gifted memberships. Thank you so much, Donna Mom. Greatly appreciated. Thank you. And for all the people who received a membership, please thank Donna Mom for gifting you a membership. I hope Nancy comes back. I know she fell down a while ago. Her internet was a little spotty earlier. I don't know. So anyway, that's basically what this is. Argument. 2L had actual notice and possession of the subpoena on July 30th, 2026. 2L's own writing established actual notice and receipt on July 30th. She complained that newbie returned to her home and left the subpoena after speaking with her husband on August 10th. She again confirmed that the subpoena addressed to her was found on her patio table. Now, here we go. Before you got here, me and Nancy was going over this. The affidavit from newbie came out after 2L's filed her 2 motions. Because she filed, 143 and 144? I think it was. Yeah, I believe so. Her 2 motions that she just filed. Anyway, that was before Randy filed the affidavit from the process server. So explain to me how she would know about him saying, hey, look, I called her. She told me to leave him with her husband. How would she, if that conversation didn't happen, how would she know it when she put it in her motions? Because she said she says that she was not contacted by him and she gave him no permission to leave that information with her husband. Am I making sense, D?
Yes.
So how would she know if the conversation never happened? Because Randy didn't post it. the affidavit until after her motions were already filed. I could be wrong, but I don't think I am. All right, you can take over if you want to. I'm tired.
Okay. All right. And you left off at July 30th, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Her email quoted Rule 45, challenged service. Well, they all challenge it, right?
Right.
They all have said, I wasn't properly served or properly noticed or whatever. Requested service records and asserted a claim lack of obligation to comply. Those are not the actions of someone unaware of the subpoena. They are admissions of actual notice, possession, and deliberate decision not to comply. Let that sink in, okay? Oh my gosh. The service affidavit confirms the same result from the process server's perspective. Newbie states that 2L told him she was out of town. Okay, but did she not come back and say she wasn't out of town? Was she in town, out of town?
At this point in time, I don't know what to believe. I've heard conflicting stories. One story is she wasn't in town. The next story was she was on a 3-day vacation. I don't know what to believe with these people.
Right. So I don't know. Okay. Acknowledged the federal court nature of the papers, identified the person at the residence as her husband, and authorized him to give the papers to the husband. Newbie then returned, encountered the husband at the residence, endorsed the service date and time, placed the papers on the table in front of him, and told him it was important that 2L receive them. That sounds reasonable, right?
Yeah.
Is that reasonable? Okay.
I'm still hung up on this because, see, Newbie says flat out that he called, he talked to her, and she gave him permission to leave them with her husband.
Right.
Okay. That's what Newbie is claiming in his affidavit. Before his affidavit ever hit the streets, before it was ever public knowledge, she's addressing the fact that Newbie never called her and never left permission for him to leave the stuff with her husband. Now, I'm going off of what has been posted publicly on the docket. Now, whether Randy sent her the affidavit, emailed it to her, and she did her motions based off of that, I don't know. But based off of public information, the affidavit was never released to the public until after her 2 motions hit the docket. So unless Randy gave her that affidavit, how would she know anything about a conversation that Newbie claimed he had with her?
That is
unless she had that conversation.
Well, to me, that sounds like maybe she did have that conversation.
That's the way I see it.
Yeah. 2L's service objection, therefore, does not defeat enforcement. The subpoena reached 2L's residence, was left with or in front of her resident spouse after 2L telephone authorization according to the process server's sworn affidavit, and 2L's own emails confirm actual receipt and review on the 30th. 2L missed the 14-day objection deadline, and her objections were waived. The subpoena required production 14 days after service at 10 a.m. The subpoena also reproduced the Rule 45 objection deadline. Pushing buttons.
Yeah, I hit it. I've got to tell that question mark I've got to get it off of there. I keep forgetting about it. So when I'm typing and I hit that question mark, it plays that damn song every time.
Okay. Objection deadline, requiring any written objection before the earlier of the production time or 14 days after service. Rule 45 requires objection before the earlier of the compliance time or 14 days after service. because service occurred on July 30th, 2026. 2L's objection deadline expired on August 13th, 2026.
Now, Randy is pounding this hard throughout this whole thing. This is 9 pages, and he's referred to this, the fact that the 13th was the cutoff date. She didn't file anything till the 17th. Well, nothing was on the docket till the 17th, I guess. Anyway, he is pounding the shit out of this throughout this whole thing. She's 4 days late. But see, in her feeble little mind, she doesn't believe that she's been properly served. So she says that the time limit doesn't exist for her.
So it's a time limit exists for Randy and Jeremy and everybody else, Megan and Tug, but not for her. It can get to the court docket anytime, and
right.
If the rules don't. Okay.
Yeah, I think that's funny that she. Well, I don't know. I wasn't with her when all this stuff was written out. I honestly think that she didn't write it. I think somebody else wrote it. But hey, I'm going to give her the benefit of the doubt. Just say she did write it. All right. She's claiming that she's not subjected to the same rules because she wasn't properly served. But yeah, if that would have been anybody else, they would have been. Exactly. So she's just going to have to buck up. I got a feeling she's going to get her wish. I think the judge may. I don't see why the judge wouldn't compel her to do what's been asked of her. But we will see. We will see. According to the chat and according to a few people that watched today, I'm taking it the judge, they're not real happy with the judge. I don't know. I haven't seen it. So.
Okay.
Where are you at?
2L's formal objection were dated August 16th and served August 17th. Her motion to quash was likewise dated August 16th and served August 17th. Those filings came after the subpoena's 14-day deadline. Untimely Rule 45 objections are typically waived.
And this is a bunch of case law here.
Right?
Yeah, there we go.
2L's August 10th email did not preserve every later objection by adding a non-waiver paragraph.
Go ahead. I'm gonna interrupt you here for just a second. Before you got here, she's literally wanting Jeremy to pay her for sending this stuff over.
Yeah, like that's gonna work.
Yeah, anything that she sends over, any production or anything that she sends over, she's expecting him to pay for. I'm like, are you serious? Before I forgot about that, I want to let you know about that little juicy nugget right there.
That's hilarious. What is that? Could that be? That could be taken several different ways, could it not? That statement alone.
Which one?
That she wants Jeremy to pay her to hand over discovery.
Okay, we're on page 10. That's just right back up here. Let me get it. I want you to see it for yourself.
Okay.
I don't think it's this far up. Was it? I don't think it was that far up. Surely it wasn't. I think it's down a little far. I don't think it's that high up. Let me see. Subpoena, leads, objections, written service. And this is 14 days. Rule untimely. Yeah, I guess it was farther up. Oh, man. Where did it go? Contempt, objections, standard. Oh, here we go, right here.
Where?
July 30th, right there. Read that. You tell me what you think. that says.
July 30th delivery and requiring Hales to pay significant compliance expenses if any production is ordered. Wait, what? So for production, so what was it? Was it 3 things or 4 things that they were asking to be produced or something like that?
Yes, it was. He wanted the video. They wanted the chat logs. They wanted financial information, and something else that they were wanting. It was like 4 or maybe 5 things that they were wanting. I know the video was one. I'm pretty sure it was chat logs that they were asking for, subscriber and chat logs. I think it was, there were a whole promotional shit. There was a whole slew of things.
But
I can't remember.
But all of that can be produced without it costing anybody anything.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, what's it going to cost for her to download her own video and send it to Randy? Nothing.
I don't know. Nothing.
I mean, we send videos back and forth all the time. It doesn't cost a dime. I can't remember if they're asking, hey, there she is. She back. All right.
So asking somebody to pay for something when, I mean, it's not rocket science, right? I mean,
right.
Okay. I'm totally aghast at all of this because it's like, why are you saying he pays for something that you have control over? You're the one, you just click a couple of buttons and you open stuff up.
I don't know. Maybe he's going to charge her for doing that. Or maybe she's going to charge him for her actually doing something on her, whatever. Hey, Nancy, you all right? You fall down, girly girl?
Yeah. I don't know. My tablet wouldn't let me back on again. So now I'm on my phone.
Oh, okay. Okay. All right. Well, glad to have you. Glad to have you. All right.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. So we're on page 10.
Yeah, we're on page 10. Lee's argument 10 email, August 10th email.
All right.
I think that's where you left off. I'm pretty sure that is.
No, wait. Okay. The email challenged service, asked for service materials, and stated that 2L did not believe she had to comply. It did not make timely request-specific objections to the broadcast, communications, financial records, promotional materials, metadata, or viewer subscriber access logs demanded by the subpoena. 2L's later objections confirmed the point. She attempted to raise extensive objections based on burden, privilege, privacy, journalistic concerns. Oh, is she?
I don't know. I don't know. Oh, were you? Okay. Okay.
I don't know. Has she ever researched other cases and talked about them?
Well, you know, she makes the claim that poor Megan isn't a journalist all the time. Megan literally gets paid to work as a journalist. So if Megan's not a journalist, how in the heck can she claim to be a journalist?
I don't know. That's a good question. Okay. And commercial. Scroll, please.
Oh, I didn't know you were that far already.
Commercial information, metadata, possession or control, and proposed narrowing after the deadline had already expired. The court should find those objections waived and compel production. 2L's filing shows willful non-compliance, not good faith, substantial compliance.
All right, hold on a second, D. Nancy, you got Darth Vader hanging out with you over there, girly girl?
No.
Are you sitting near an air conditioner or a fan?
No, but I will mute my microphone.
Well, if you mute, then I can't hear you when you talk.
Well, she can unmute to talk. I do that sometimes.
Okay.
I do that sometimes.
All right, I'm just curious. I'm glad to have you. So, what's your opinion on this so far, girly girl?
This is crazy.
What you think, Nancy?
Same with thee. It's just crazy stuff.
All right.
I don't understand the logic behind this. Okay. You come out of the gate, guns blazing, saying you're going to do A, B, C, and D. And then when it comes time to do A and B, you don't want to provide C. You start backpedaling and you try to veer away from it. That's like if I say I'm going to take the trash out in 10 minutes. In 10 minutes, I'm going to take that trash out and it will be out. But I don't know. I don't know. If you say you're going to do something, you need to stick to it and you need to follow it through. By not following it through, what does that say about you? Honestly.
Right.
What does that say? It's nonsense. Mm-mm.
Well, if you remember correctly, she's been boasting how she wants her day in court with Jeremy Hales.
Yes.
To prove him to be the bad guy.
Right.
Why is she fighting this subpoena? If she wanted her day in court to prove how bad of a person Jeremy Hales is, why is she making such a fuss? Why is she trying to cost the man more money? Why wouldn't she just waive service, comply with what they're asking, and move on? Because according to her, she's the plaintiff, that she's going to show the courts all this information that Jeremy Hales is a bad, bad man. So why wouldn't she just waive service then?
I don't know, but does anybody remember everybody remembers when all the body cam footages came out about the neighbor across the street, right?
Right.
There was one particular body cam where she stated that she wanted to edit the recording, the camera recording, and then turn it over, right?
Right.
Or did she not say that? Am I right?
Now, what'd you say again?
There was one specific body cam footage where she was talking to an officer that was there.
Right.
And she wanted to edit that video of the neighbor and then submit it. And then the officer said, you can't do that. Does anybody remember that?
Yeah, I wonder if it's the same one that we were talking about earlier before you got here. There was one, and you correct me if I'm wrong here. There was one where Squat Pump went to the liquor store, and she had 2Ls was on the phone with her the whole time she was gone. And basically 2Ls was telling Squat Pump, hey, he's standing out there waiting on you to come by. He's going to record it and blah, blah, blah. So as soon as Squat Pump pulls up, she confronts the nasty neighbor. Well, then the nasty neighbor confronts her back. Well, then she pulls into the driveway, and then you got 2Ls sitting there. That's the video she played for the officer. And then it was so funny when she finally started playing the video. The first thing you hear is her yelling at the guy across the street. And she looked up at that cop, and I could have swore it looked like a deer in headlights. Like she had just been busted. Is that the video you're talking about?
I think so. Because she was wanting to edit it. So could it be that, hypothetically, she edits the LMNOP interview, okay? But we know there are copies of that live stream floating around, okay?
Right.
I personally haven't seen them, so I don't know what was said and how it was said or what questions were asked, because I personally have not seen it. So what if she edits it and then turns it in, and then there is a copy of the original live stream and they put them side by side? And you can tell when something is edited, because you cannot edit at 100% accuracy without some type of glitch or something happening.
Oh, most definitely. Well, we all know that we have everybody has a copy of that video. that needs it. Because I mean, most people download it. I have a copy of it. I'll never use it, but I have a copy of it. It's unedited. It's the actual video from when it was done. Now, if she turns something in that's been edited, oh, she's got some explaining to do, Lucy. But what would she know to edit out of it?
Everything LMNOP said and every question she asked.
What you think, Nancy?
Well, that's what we said earlier, that she's going to try and edit stuff. And then once it goes to court, there's going to be the real version and then the edited version. And how's she going to explain that?
Right.
Exactly.
Big Al come rolling in hot. The subpoena is basically for information, and she's making it into a whole lot more than it needs to be. If the bank got one, they would just turn over what they were asking. Oh, okay, gotcha, for the questions. All right, and then we got Yamaha Baker come rolling in hot too. You want to get that one, D or Nancy, whichever, I don't care.
It's the only immediate way for her to cost him more money and be defiant, because it's JH, just on principle, flees a lion, weasel. Absolutely.
Well, you got to remember, who's she buddy pal with over there? The one that has literally went on several times on live streams stating that he's going to cost Jeremy Hales as much money as he can possibly cost him.
Exactly. So that's what all this is for. It's not for anything other than. And yeah.
Oh, they're on a mission. They flat out Paint Chips flat out laid out his whole plan right on the live stream. Their whole intention is to cost Jeremy Hales as much money as they can possibly cost him. That's their whole plan.
I'm going to have to agree with you on that.
All right, Kitten Volunteer, what you got to say, girl? I think she's so used to bullying everyone from the day she was hatched. Now she's stuck in the web of truth. Oh, right. She can't slime out of it. Right. Yep. What is it they say when you lie? It's you just hang yourself when you're constantly lying.
Yeah, and not only that, but if you tell the truth from the beginning, then there's no need to lie.
Oh, Nancy fell down again. She's still on the screen. I didn't even know she was gone. All right, Nancy, we're about ready to wrap this down. We only got about 6 more pages, and this stuff is so widely printed, so it won't take long. Where are you at on here anyway, girl?
2L did not produce documents. She stated in her objections that no production will be made unless these objections are resolved by written agreement with court order. She asked the court to quash the subpoena, declare the July 30th delivery ineffective, preserve her objections, stay compliance, prohibit contempt or sanctions, and shift compliance expenses to Hales.
Oh, we got John Stuber rolling in hot.
That's a big mouthful.
Yeah, it is. SCOTUS, Fleece Lee Esquire says she can't wait to get to court because she has all the evidence to win this. She definitely needs mental help. Right? Thank you so much, John Stuber, for the $10 super chat, brother. Much appreciated. All right.
Okay. She also proposed, at most, a narrowed production of 1 copy of the public broadcast and a limited compensation declaration. We'll say again, production of 1 copy of the public broadcast and a limited compensation declaration.
So she's telling them what she's going to do. She's not going to comply with what was asked for out of her. She's just telling them, hey, this is all I'm going to give you.
That's crazy.
Disobedient.
That is a categorical refusal to comply with the subpoena as served. Civil contempt focuses on compliance, not the alleged contemptor's subjective belief about compliance. Okay. So I don't know, where is she at? Is she actually believing these words that she's put on paper as fact and truth, that she hasn't been served, and that newbie blah blah blah, and you can't have my stuff, and you can't do this, and only with the court order? So what if the judge issues an order to compel her to produce said items?
Well,
Is she going to produce it, or is she going to go against the judge and argue the judge?
I hope that she produces everything the judge tells her. Because I don't see the judge coming in and saying, you have to compel this, 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 and this. What I see the judge saying is, look, you have to compel everything that has been asked. Okay, she's not going to name off every single thing. Well, 2Ls is going to say, nah, this is what you're going to get. You're not getting any more. Now, whether they can make her, I don't have any idea.
Well, if the judge orders it, it is an order. And because, I mean, are you going to argue the order from the judge? If the judge says, okay, well, ma'am, you really need to do this, and I'm telling you, you need to do this. I'm ordering you.
Well, the thing is, she's tempting it. She's pushing it by making the judge order. If the judge has to order on this, the judge probably not going to be very happy about it.
Right.
Because the subpoena, it was a subpoena. She should have followed it. She should have done what it was supposed to do. If the judge has to step in on something like this, she's going to look at 2Ls being defiant to a fault, in my opinion. I mean, that's the whole reason of subpoenaing her for the evidence or for the information, so that the judge doesn't have to get involved. But if the judge has to get involved, I don't know. I don't think it's going to look very good for her. Is this where we left off?
Yeah. So, okay. So going with that, I don't know. I don't know if she will tempt the court by arguing, arguing with the court that she still doesn't have to do it. Because you are tempting fate. You are tempting for everything to be thrown back at you. Just turn over what was asked. It's that simple, and move on.
Right.
On to the next, right?
So where did you leave off here?
Good faith or diligent efforts are not enough where compliance is lacking. The decisions of our court and our predecessor court have held that substantial, diligent, or good faith efforts are not enough. The only issue is compliance. 2L has not shown inability to comply. Her own declaration states that she has preserved the existing broadcast. Her objections also state that she preserved the July 11th broadcast and would take steps to preserve potentially responsive information pending judicial resolution.
Now, here you go. Here you go, right here. She's saying she wasn't served properly, right?
Right.
Okay, if she wasn't served properly, why is she offering up anything until she's forced to?
That's a good point.
Because if I wasn't served properly, I would just put in the argument, hey, look, I wasn't served properly. I wouldn't say, hell, I'll give you this and I'll give you that if ordered to.
Yeah, so, okay.
Go for it. Uh-oh.
So, okay, yeah, but here's my logic on this. If they're coming at me and saying, hey, you need to produce this, okay, well, first off, Your Honor, I can't produce anything because I wasn't served. Like you said, you would stick to the whole thing that you wasn't served. You wouldn't go into that you knew who the person was, why they were there, and what they had to serve you with, correct?
Right.
You would stick to, I wasn't served. I didn't receive anything. I have no idea. I don't know what you're talking about.
Holy cow. We got Freckled Ginger come rolling in hot with 10 gifted memberships to the Kool-Aid Kids. That is absolutely awesome. Thank you so much, Freckled Ginger. And for all you fine folks out there that received one, if you are in the chat, please tell Freckled Ginger thank you. Man, I love it when they do super chats, D. I absolutely love it. It gives back.
Yeah,
Huh?
it does. So that's wonderful. It's really good to see that.
Oh, Spliffy got one. You remember Spliffy, don't you?
Absolutely.
Lilu's husband. Oh, welcome aboard to all the new Kool-Aid kids. All right, let's get back.
So, but see, you wouldn't offer up any additional information, right?
Right.
You would just stick to your gun that, hey, I didn't get nothing. I don't know what you're talking about. But by offering up and you're adding to it, you're kind of opening yourself up. And to me, this is what it's done. It's turning. It's going to go sideways. I think it is. I think it's going to go sideways
Well,
for her.
Yamaha did make a good point here just a second ago. I was reading it, and he says, Flea is delusional. She's a POS that keeps floating to the top. She's used to being her way around, or she's used to being.
BSing.
He's what now?
BSing.
Oh, she's used to being BSing her way around without consequences. She thinks she can just continue to skate by, right? Right,
Yeah.
Yamaha?
Who else has done that? Who else has done things and they kept, they haven't been, put in their place and said, hey, no, you're going to do this. The court is saying you're going to do this because they just keep allowing it and keep allowing it.
Right.
Who else has done that? We all know who, right?
Right on, right on.
Okay. 2L has not shown inability to comply. Her own declaration states that she has preserved the existing, broadcast. Her objection also states that she preserved the July 11th broadcast and would take steps to preserve potentially responsive information pending judicial resolution. Her position is therefore not that she cannot comply at all. Her position is that she will not comply unless the court first validates her objections. Oh, yeah, see? The court should compel compliance and, if necessary, issue an order to show cause for contempt. Rule 45 permits a serving party to move for an order compelling production when objections are made. Rule 45G authorizes contempt when a served person fails without adequate excuse to obey a subpoena or related order. The court should compel 2L to produce all documents responsive to the subpoena by a date certain, because 2L's emails and filings show actual notice, late objections, waiver, and noncompliance. The court should also require 2L to show cause why she should not be held in contempt and ordered to pay creditors reasonable attorney's fees and cost incurred enforcing the subpoena. If the court concludes that contempt should follow only after violation of a further compliance order, creditor requests that the court enter a clear compliance order now. Courts recognize that it is rare to impose contempt sanctions without first ordering compliance, and that disobedience of such an order may be treated as contempt.
Oh, Stacy Nat come rolling in hot. Funny how she thinks she can tell what the courts should do, right?
Well, I guess she feels that empowerment because people have mistaken her for an attorney. I don't know.
Well, this reminds me of a new kid coming into the class for the first time. Instead of sitting down and getting addressed for the good that they're doing in class, she's just walking up and telling the teacher, "Hey, look, you're gonna make me the pet right now. You're gonna listen to me right now." I do. Oh, so many things go through my mind about this piece of person.
Makes your head swim, doesn't it?
Yes, it does. Well, it's the audacity behind these people. See, the courts have overlooked so much of their garbage that they feel emboldened to continue with the same shit that they're doing over and over again.
Mm-hmm.
And it just makes them to where they feel untouchable. That's why I'm hoping that this judge comes in and says, look here, Miss Thing, you don't run this courtroom. You got a subpoena. It was a legal subpoena. You've addressed the subpoena. You need to obey it. That's what I hope the judge does. Now, whether the judge does or not, I don't know. According to quite a few people in the chat, you know, a lot of people are saying they didn't really like the outcome of today, but I don't know. I can't give my opinion because I haven't seen it or heard it. So
maybe the judge is wanting more input from the attorneys, from all of them, including Saran Wrap. I don't know. Like I said, I don't know.
Maybe. I don't know.
Well, because this is a new judge.
Yeah.
Okay. So she's trying to play catch up. So maybe she needs a little bit more input. I need more details. Give me more details. Let's see what we can, throw it at me and let's work it out. I don't know. That's crazy.
Nanny come rolling. The antis are one big. What is that? Demolition derby, right? Right? Crash and burn. Oh, but old man, what you got to say? Fleece and LMLP, two trains. What? Two titans of grift. Oh, of the grift. Ringside seats are available for Queen of Shank. That's hilarious, boat old man. So where are we at, girly girl?
Okay. A compliance order, scroll, continues to refuse production. Oh, I'm sorry. A compliance order will remove any claimed ambiguity and create a direct basis for contempt if 2L continues to refuse production. An evidentiary hearing is appropriate if 2L continues to dispute service facts. Oh. The service record and 2L's filing creates a factual dispute about 2L's authorization to leave the subpoena with her husband. Newbie swears that 2L said she was out of town and that he could give the papers to her husband. 2L denies that she gave that instruction and denies authorizing her husband to accept service. Really? Weeks likewise denies authorization and states that he did not accept service. Wait a minute. Wasn't there something filed? Wasn't it his declaration?
Yep.
Okay. And wasn't it found that two things could not be the same at the same time?
Well, in those two declarations, she stuck to her guns, saying that her husband had never been served and the papers were left on the patio. His declaration, on the other hand, says straight out that the papers were handed to him, not once, but twice. And then when you get down to the bottom of the declaration, he also states that they were never handed to him. So which lie are we supposed to believe? Were they left on the patio table? Were they handed to him or were they not handed to him? That's the question that a lot of people have, seeking answers on that.
Right.
It's crazy.
It is. The dispute does not alter 2L's admissions of actual notice and receipt on July 30th. But if the court determines that credibility findings are necessary before ruling on contempt or service, creditor requests an evidentiary hearing at which 2L, Weeks, Newbie, and any other necessary witnesses may testify. Wow.
You know what would be interesting? Getting her on the stand and her having to openly, blatantly lie to the court and stick to her story about her husband was never properly served.
Right.
Because, man, if Newbie has a record of her calling.
Oh, wow.
Wow. I doubt very seriously he has a recording of it because Florida is a two-party state, I think.
I believe so.
I think I'm not 100% sure, but I do believe that he can't record unless he divulges that information. And I'm pretty sure He didn't say, "Hey, Fats, I'm going to record this, so be careful what you say." I doubt very seriously he told her.
So what if? Okay, so what if whatever transpired between Poppy Seeds and Newbie? What if the process server was wearing a body cam to record the interaction that he did make contact and left it with somebody over the age of what, 16 in the state of Florida?
Well, according to 2Ls, they have video of it being left on the patio table. But she claims that her paramour was not around, that it was just left on the table. So if that video shows her paramour in the photo or in the video, then okay, I want to see the video. I want to see the video. Anyway.
Okay. Counsel for a creditor certifies that creditor attempted in good faith to obtain compliance without court action on August 17th, 2026. Counsel emailed 2L, advised that her objections were untimely, demanded production by August 19th. Oh, wow, we're way past August 19th, right?
Oh, yeah.
At 5 p.m., and warned that creditor would seek a motion to compel, contempt, attorney's fees, and cost if 2L did not comply. 2L's written position remains that no production will be made absent written agreement or court order.
Now you got Leo rolling in here. Mr. Coop, I've actually saw a judge clear the courtroom and put a non-compliant individual in their place. And that person was, yes, sir, no, sir, and then was sanctioned. Ordered to 30 days for non-compliant.
But you see, that's the difference between Florida and every other state. Florida is, to me, they seem like they're whimsical, I guess you could say. The judicial system is whimsical, wishy-washy at best.
Well, I don't. Now, here you go. You're placing it all on Florida again. I think it depends on the judge. The judge, if the judge says, look, here, I'm tired of this bullshit. You people are doing this deliberately, and starts handing down sanctions and jail time, I think that would put a halt to a lot of this crap. But up until now, we've been going on 3 years of legal business with these people, and none of these people have been held to the carpet except for Randy. Randy is the only one that has suffered consequences, and he suffered consequences based off of someone else's actions.
That's crazy. You see, this is, I mean, are they believing, the judge is supposed to be an impartial ruler. They're not supposed to side with one party or another. They're not supposed to do that. But I have seen a lot of court cases where the judge becomes, because I don't know, maybe they're friends outside of court. Maybe they go to and have lunch or dinner with that person outside of court. There have been some court cases where I see the judge cannot separate themselves from what happens outside to what needs to be taking place inside.
Exactly.
So I don't think this judge, this bankruptcy judge, this new judge, I don't think she has the full feel for the case because it's a new case for her.
Right. So, she's stepping in from another judge retiring. So she's got to get her feet wet and find out what's going on. Right. But I can just about guarantee the motion Randy filed, his last two motions, as far as not last two motions, the motion he filed asking the courts about Lynette, in the deposition and all of that. And then you had Saran Wrap came right back behind him and filed another motion based on the same incident. I think she's going to get caught up pretty quick. But we got this is John Stuber rolled in hot with a $2 super chat. Newbie needs to blue tape it to the door, right? Right? Oh, she'll just have Gabe open the door then. Right. Who knows? But yeah, it's kind of crazy. Oh shit, who we got here? We got Stacy P come rolling in hot with the $20. Wow. She'll be ordered to do things. She still won't do it. She will be told if she doesn't then she'll be in contempt. Then the judge will still won't do anything to these people. That's why they keep getting away with this BS. Well, thank you so much for the $20 super chat, girly girl, and thank you for your comment. She makes a lot of sense there, D. What you think?
Right. And there was a judge and a prosecutor. I'm not going to name the trial, but this is kind of on and off topic at the same time. But the prosecutor was a big supporter of the judge, and the prosecutor got away with a lot of stuff that the defense attorney was objecting to, and and it all came out later on that because this prosecutor was a big supporter of the judge, and they supported them in every way, financially included.
Now, Nancy makes a pretty good point here. Big Al, if it picks up sound, it would have the process server talking to Gabe. What do you want to bet if that video makes it into court, D? What do you want to bet there won't be any sound on it?
How much you want to bet that sound will be edited out?
Because I'll tell you now, my cheap ass cameras, they have sound on them. So you're going to tell me they don't have sound on theirs?
Right. True.
But I don't know. I don't know what kind of setup she's got there at the house. But it's awful funny. The one that she has spying on the neighbor across the street has plenty of sound.
Absolutely, it did. Did it not?
Okay, where are we at with this?
Okay.
Oh, you're down there. Also, creditor sent.
Yes. An email on August 21st regarding the relief sought in this motion, and 2L did not respond as of the filing of this motion. Wow.
And we got conclusion. Here we go. Here we go. This is the meat and potato, boys and girls. This is what everybody sticks around for right here.
Right. For the foregoing reasons, creditor Jeremy Hales respectfully requests that the court enter an order granting this motion, finding that 2L had actual notice and receipt of the subpoena on July 30th, 2026, finding that the subpoena was served on July 30th, 2026, or alternatively, that 2L's actual notice and receipt defeat her attempt to avoid enforcement, finding that 2L failed to serve timely objections within 14 days, finding that 2L waived her objections, including her objections to service, burden, scope, privilege, privacy, and production, compelling 2L to produce all documents, electronically stored information, and objects to responsive to their subpoena within 10 days of the court's order, directing 2L to show cause why she should not be held in contempt for failure to obey the subpoena, holding 2L in contempt if the court determines that the present record satisfies Rule 45G and the applicable contempt standard, awarding creditor all reasonable attorney fees and costs incurred enforcing the subpoena in an amount to be established by affidavit, declaration, billing records, or further submission as the court directs.
Ronnie, if I'm not mistaken, Florida, you have to have permission if you're going to record something that you're talking to somebody. Is that considered two-party or one-party, D? No, it's two-party.
Two-party, you have to have consent of the person that you're recording.
Right. One party
is only either the person recording the conversation or the person who's talking. It can be either or. It doesn't have to be both.
So one party, you don't have to have permission. Two party, you have to have permission if you're going to record them and use it, I guess.
Right.
All right. I hope that answered your question, Ronnie. Mr. Coop, none of this was dealt with in court hearing today. Oh, really? Wow. I do know one of the four things that was stated in court, or what was supposed to be going on in court today. Let's see, where is it? Thank God CK put this in here. Where did it go? That's right. There it is. Okay, 4 items heard today. Motion to compel, objection to debtor claim for exceptions, and complaint. I would say complaint. I don't know what the complaint would be unless it's talking about 2L's complaint. Motion to dismiss court. Those were the 4 things that we're supposed to go over today. I would say motion to compel would probably to get her to finish her deposition, maybe.
Maybe, probably.
Objection to debtor's claim or debtor claim to exemptions. I'm going to say that's over the homestead thing.
Probably correct.
Complaint, open new AP, whatever that is. I don't know what that'll be. And then motion to dismiss counts. That's 2 and 3. I think they're trying to get dismissed. I can't remember what those are. I think they're dealing with the homestead.
Probably.
All right. We almost done.
Setting an evidentiary hearing if the court determines that testimony is necessary to resolve disputed service or contempt issues, and granting all further relief the court deems just and proper. Respectfully, Randy.
Right on, right on. And rest of this, guys, the last page is just all this stuff where they send it to everybody and all that good stuff. That's all that is. That's it. That's the rest of the story. Right on, right on. That's all she wrote, Jack. All right. So I know you came in late, D. What's your take on this?
Amazing. All of this is just amazing. Amazing.
Oh, Ronnie come in hot. What you got to say? Why is she mad at Jeremy? It's the bankruptcy attorney that is requesting stuff. And it's not even her case. It shouldn't matter, right? Well, Ronnie, she's one of those type people that can't stand to be told no or be told what to do. So she's gonna buck the system regardless of who is in charge. Right. That's just my opinion. What do you think, D?
Yeah. She commands an audience, and she wants people to take notice. But it's fine. It's fine. I find it funny how it's not your bankruptcy. You didn't file it, but yet she tried stepping into it, claiming she was a potential creditor, and then didn't file any of the proper paperwork to be considered a creditor because she knew what she was going to do. Everything could be proven that the fence was purchased with gift cards, maybe.
Right on, right on. Well, I think it's all a control issue with her. And plus, to go a little bit deeper with Ronnie's question or comment that he had, why is she so mad at Jeremy? Apparently, this goes back a few years. There was a deal that Jeremy was working on with several other creators on some kind of house or something that they were buying the contents of. Somehow or another, it all fell through, and she took the side against Jeremy. So she's had a problem with him ever since. Apparently, she was a mod of his, and ever since she's been dethroned as a mod, she's went at Jeremy every chance she could get. So it's a personal issue with 2L's between her and Jeremy. The whole guys behind this poor, helpless, family and their disabled child, that was all to exploit for money. At the end of the day, it's all boils down to she can't stand Jeremy Hales. And she's going to do anything she can to ruin his business. This is what she's been stating for years.
Mm-hmm.
Well, she hasn't been stating it, but she has been trying to ruin his business.
Yes.
Hence the ecosystem being born. All right, guys and gals, boys and girls, it's been a pleasure today. I'm going to send all you guys off to see Venom. She is doing the same thing today that Rosalind's been doing. She's been covering the Tupac trial. So if you guys will just hold on, it will take you straight to her stream. When you get there, hit the like button. Tell her Coop sent you. Okay? If you don't want to hang around, don't. If you do, Hang around, have some fun. Venom and Rosalind and all of them are always a hoot. They're always fun to listen to. All right, boys and girls, y'all know we are on Monday through Friday from 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time to around 1 o'clock in the afternoon. Thank you, each and every one of you that hit me up with memberships and super chats today. It has been greatly appreciated as always. And all you guys and gals have a fantastic rest of your Tuesday. Dee, what you got to say?
Everybody, have a wonderful afternoon.
And Nancy, if you're still out there, thank you for coming on and hanging out with me today, girly girl. It was a fun time. It only gets better. It only gets better. I'll have to have her on again one of these days. Right?
Right.
All right, guys and gals, we're going to poof y'all out of here. And by the way, I did not get to Rickles' song today, Polymopicus song. I will get to it tomorrow. So I will keep, I will. So we're going to say poof.